Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Baskin Robbins 31 Flavors by Will Power. And this brings back memories because I used to have Baskin Robbins all over the place as a kid. Um, I don't even know if I actually explored all the 31 flavors. I was pretty tame in my choices. I like chocolate chip also. Not a big vanilla fan, but or strawberry. I do sometimes like mango sherbet or something like that. Um, Not a big fan of orange sherbet though. That was the original sherbet. Um, Anyways, here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means fill the entire grid with the digits 1 through 9 without repeats in any row, column, or region. We have arrows, where numbers on arrows sum to the number in the arrow's pill. Pills are read from left to right or from top to bottom. So if this were, for example, 6-3, this would be adding up to 63. All the arrow digits on this arrow would add up to 63 if this were the case. And that's an example. We could have something like, okay, this is 12, and this is 3, 4, and 5. And that works. We would celebrate because we'd have 3 in the corner, but we have 3, 4, and 5 adding up to 12. And that's a possibility for how arrows work. That's an example of how that possible pill with the arrows work. And then we also have crop key pairs, where numbers with a white dot between them are consecutive, and numbers with a black dot between them are in a ratio of 2 to 1. Not all possible dots are given. So, for example, if this were a 6, this would have to be 5 or 7. If this were, say, a 2, this would have to be 1 or 4 to maintain the 1 to 2 ratio between them. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, this 3-digit number has to add up to all of this. But it's less than 3 rows. So that means it's less than 135. Therefore, we know this is 1. And this has to be in a 1 to 2 ratio with 1. So this is 2. So it's 120 something. This is consecutive with that digit. So this must be 3 then. So we have 1, 2, and 3 here. That means this entire arrow must add up to 123, which means it does not include these 3, and it does not include that digit here. So 135. So the sum of 3 rows worth of unique digits is 45 times 3, which is 135. That's 135 minus 123 is 12. So these 4 digits must add up to 12. Well, we have 1, 2, and 3 here. So 12 plus minus 6 is 6 here. So this is 6, this is 3. Therefore, this arrow adds up to 36. And these are in a 1 to 2 ratio without one of them being 3. So this has to be a 1, 2, 4, 8 quadruplet, because those are the only digits remaining that can be next to a black crop key dot without a 3. So the remaining digits here then are 5, 6, 7, and 9. And this adds up to 36 total. So these 4 digits, okay. Anytime you have a digit that is in a 1 to 2 ratio with 2 unique digits, it can only be 2 or 4. So this is 2 or 4, this is 2 or 4. This 2, 4, 2, 4 pair eliminates 2 and 4 in the rest of the column. So this must be 2 or 4 with 1 or 8. These 4 digits must be 5, 6, 7, 9. That adds up to 5, 6, 7 adds up to 18 with 9 is 18 plus 9 is 27. So this is 27, which means these three digits add up to 9. It cannot be 2, 3, 4 because of the 2 and the 4 here. That would eliminate all possibilities for this cell. So it has to be 1 with something. So it's either 1, 2, 6 or 1, 3, 5. Well, that 1 eliminates 1 in the rest of the box, so this can't be 1. This is 8. This is 4 then, which makes this 2 and this 1. This cannot be 1 or 2. This has to be a 4, 8 pair then. So this is either 48 or 84. This isn't a 1 to 2 ratio. It cannot have 1 or 2 here, so this is 4, 8. It can't be 3 or 6. This is 4, 8, which means it's with 2, 4, 8 here. Either way, there has to be a 4 in one of these cells. One of these is 1. So this adds up to 9 here. That means the remaining digits must add up to 36 at least. These digits here, we only have, so that must be 7 digits here which are unique. So that adds up to 1 through 7, which adds up to 28 at least. So this is 28, and this is at least, sorry, this is 36, and this is at least 28. 36 plus 28 is 60 something, so this cannot be 40 something. Therefore, this is 8, and this is 4. This 1 to 2 ratio cannot contain a 1 and cannot contain a 4, so it has to be 30, and it adds up to the remaining digits in the box. So it has to be 36 then. Cannot be 63 because 63 is greater than 45. So this is 36, which means the rest of this box, well, let's just continue. These are consecutive digits. It cannot contain 1, 3, 4, or 6. Cannot be 2 then. Can't be 5. It has to be 7 or 8 or 9. So if this can never be 9 between 2 unique digits, consecutive with 2 unique digits, so this can't be 9. If this is 7, it could be 8 and 9 here. One of these is 8 no matter what, right? Because it cannot be 1, 2, can't be 2, 3, can't be 3, 4, no 4, 5, no 5, 6, no 6, 7. Could be 7, 8, or 8, 9. So it could be 9, 8, 7 also, or 8, 7, 6. Those are the possibilities. And 9 cannot be here, because if this were 9, it would be consecutive with 2 unique digits, which is not allowed. So this can't be 7. It's either 8, 7, 6, and 5, which makes that 4. Or it's 9, 8, 7, 6, which makes this 5. 3 cannot be here or here. Where is the 3 in this middle box? It has to be here. This doesn't seem right. This adds up to what these are. But I guess it could be 2, maybe. This has to be 2. It can't be 1, 4, or 3. And it adds up to less than 40. So this is the only one left is 2. So this could be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1 has to be here and 4 has to be here. But this can't be 21. This is already greater than, this is already 21 here. And it can't be 24 because this is already 24 with the 3, 6, 7, 8, right? So this has to be greater than 24. So this has to be 1 and 4. And this cannot be 6, 7, or 8 because they're in this consecutive streak. So it's either 5 or 9. If it's 5, that makes this 6, 7, 8, and 9, and that 25 does not add up to that. Therefore, this must be 9, which makes this 8, 7, 6, and 5. So this is should add up to 29. So 6, 7, and 8 add up to 21. Plus 3 is 24. Plus 1 and 4 is 29. That works. It says cannot be 9 here. This 4 means this can't be 4, so this is 1, which makes that a 4. This 5 makes this a 4, because it can't be 6. This could be either 3 or 5 here. And that's consecutive with... Okay, so you have 3 digits here. This cannot be 40-something or 60-something. So this can't be a 5. This has to be 3. Obviously, it can't be 43, so this is 23, which makes this a 6, 8, 9 triplet. This can't be 8 because of the 8 in the row. So this is 23 here. This, you have 3 digits. It can only be 1. It can only add up to a tens or 20s number, and it can't be 20, so this is 15. This can't be 1, 2, or 3, so it's 5 or 6 here. Which means this adds up to 9 again, so this cannot be 5 or 6 here. 1 has to be one of these. Okay. This is 84. Remaining digits in this box. 4 has to be here, and 1 has to be here. We also have, so we have 1, 4, 5, and 7. So this has to be 4, 5, and 7, and this is 1, 5, or 7. Without an 8, what can this be? So you could be 5, 7, that's 12, plus 3, but that doesn't work because of the 3 in the column. Actually, yeah, what are the choices in column 4? We have 4, 6, 7, and 8. And this can't be 8. This can't be 4 here, so 4 is one of these two. Remaining digits here are 5 through 9, and this can't be 6, 7, this can't be 8, this can't be 6 or 8. So 3 digits adding up to 15 here. It cannot have a 1, because if it were 1, that would be at most 6 and 7. It cannot have a 9 here, or a 9 here because of the 6, 8, 9 triplet here. So 1, 6, and 7 adds up to 14, so this can never be 1. It actually has to be 4, 5, and 6. And this can't be 7, so this is 5. This has to be a 6, this is 4. This can't be 4 or 5, so this is 7, which makes that a 1. This can't be 6 here. Where is the 4 in the column? It has to be here. So this is 4. This 7, 8 pair eliminates 7 and 8 from the rest of the box, so this can't be 8. This is 4. This can't be 4 or 8, so this is 2. This 6 eliminates 6 here and 6 here, so this is a 9. This can't be 9 here or here then. Rest of the digits in column 3 are 7, 8, 9. This can't be 9, so this is 7 or 8. This has to be 7, 8, or 9. This can't be 6 or 7. That leaves 5 and 9 in the rest of row 5. This can't be 9 because of a 9 in the column, so this is 5. This is 9. This can't be 9, 5, or 6, so this is a 7, which means this can't be 7 here. Remaining digits here are 1 and 9, and this can't be 9 because of this 9, so this is a 1, this is 9. We have 2, 7, 8 remaining in row 6, and this can't be 2 or 7, so this is 8. That makes this 7, which makes this a 2. None of these can be 7. This can't be 1. Where is the 1 in this 3 cells adding up to 9? It has to be here. So this is 1. Remaining digits in column 1 are 3, 4, and 7. This can't be 3 or 4 because of the 3, 4 in the row, so this is 7. We have a 3, 4 pair here. Remaining digits in column 2 are 5 and 6. Remaining digits in row 7 are 5, 8, and 9. So this can be 5, 8, or 9. This cannot be 9 because of the 9 in the column, and it can't be 5 because of the 5, 6 pair in the column. Therefore, this must be 8, which means this can't be 8. This is 5 or 9 also. Remaining digits in row 2 have to be 2, 3, and 7. Well, this can't be 2 or 3 because of the 2, 3 in the column, so this must be 7, which means this can't be 7. Where is the 7 in row 3? It can only be here. So this is 7. We have 2, 3, 2, 3. This can't be 3 because of the 3 in the column, so this is 2, which makes this a 3. Therefore, to add up to 9, this must be 1, 3, and 5, which makes this 6, which makes that 5. That makes this 9, which makes that a 5. This can't be 5 because of this 5, so this is 9. This can't be 5 or 9, so this is 8, which makes this a 6, which makes that an 8. That leaves this as a 3. We have the remaining digits here as 2 and 5, and this can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column, so this is 5, 2. We have 6 and 9 remaining here. This can't be 6 because of that 6, so that's 9 and 6. We have 8 2s. We know where the last 2 has to be. It has to be here. How many 1s do we have? We don't have enough 1s. 3s. We don't have enough 3s. 4s in this lower right box. Where is the 4? It has to be here because it can't be here or here because of the 4s in the column. So this is 4, which means this is a 3, which makes that a 4. That should be all 9 4s. We have 8 3s. We know where the last 3 has to be. It has to be here. 1s we still have possibilities. This digit has to be a 7, which forces this not to be 7, so this is 8, 7. That 8 eliminates 8 here, so this is 9 and 8. We have all the 8s now. We should have all the 7s. We have 8 and 9, so the last 9 has to be here, which makes this a 1. Therefore, this can't be 1. This is 5. This is 1. This has to be a 6, which makes this 5, and that's a 6. Let's just make sure that this all adds up. 6, 8, and 9 does add up to 23. 4, 5, 6 adds up to 15. 5, 6, 7, 9. This is 27. Plus 9 is 36. 84. So that's the sum of everything here. So this is 45 minus 3 minus 8. That's a minus 11, so it's 34. 45 minus 10, which is 35. So 34 plus 35 is 69. Plus 8, 9, 7, 4. That seems too much. Oh, no. We don't have 4, 5, and 6. Apologies. Okay, so that's 3, 7, 2, 8. Okay, so 34 plus 3, 7, and 2, 8, which is 20. So that's 54. Plus 8, 9, 7, 4, which is 28. So 28 plus 2 is 38. Sorry, it's 30. 28 plus 2 is 30. So 30 plus 20 is 50. Plus 34 is 84. So that's correct. This 15 is 4, 5, and 6. That's fine. 45 minus 3 and 6, which is 9, is 36. 1, 3, so 45 minus 5 is 40. Minus 11 is 29. So that adds up correctly. We have the 36 adding up. And this 123 should be correct because it's 135 minus 12. Pretty cool, actually. I enjoyed this, actually, quite a bit. I don't know. I do like summing things together, so that's why I like Killer Sudokus a lot, or Killer Cage Sudokus. So this was fun for me. Thank you, Willpower. This was a fun little puzzle. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku. And I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.